Good morning. My name is Roy. I'm the co-founder and CEO of a company called Charm. We are a company fighting scams, social engineering, and human-centric fraud. This is the name behind the company. Charm is because we focus on breaking the scam spell. So that's the main reason behind the name. For the past 22 years, I've been dealing with human risk in cybersecurity, both in companies, banks, financial institutions, credit unions, and others. And I saw the shift of attackers from targeting systems to targeting people, deceiving, manipulating your customers, your members, and eventually causing them to lose hundreds of billions of dollars a year, but also disrupting millions of lives. And now, enhanced with Gen AI tools, these scammers, attackers, fraudsters, criminals enhance their operations. And I saw yesterday's summary about AI fatigue, and I totally understand it, but unfortunately, attackers don't get tired of AI. And attackers are constantly using AI to evolve their operations, and we must use AI to fight AI. And this is what Charm is doing. Charm is developing AI scam defense agents. So these are agents that are specifically trained on human vulnerabilities and exploit techniques. To simplify this, think about an AI agent that is like your best fraud operations and security expert, but also enhanced with deep understanding of behavioral science and psychology. And the purpose of this agent is not just to detect different types of scams or detect anomalies, but actually once something is detected, the agent is guiding the user, whether it's the customer, the member, or a team member, back to safety. Let's get into the demo to see this in action. So let's start with a simple example from the bank or the credit union side. We'll see both from the institution side, but also from the customer or member side. So in this case, there's about to be a transaction. This transaction is going to be to a scammer. Of course, the customer of this bank doesn't know that. Once the transaction is happening, Charm is not only collecting the different signals that also may be available in your existing detection tools or rules and establishing its own risk score, but what Charm is doing, and you can see it here on the right side, this is at the back end of the system, the agent is actually now building a scam defense strategy or resolution strategy, meaning there was a flag, there was something detected, now how can we resolve it? So that's the strategy. And at the same time, reaching out to the end customer or member in your existing communication channels. So as this conversation is going on, additional information is being collected and analyzed in real time. So the risk can go up if it is a scam, or can go down to clear false positives, which is also a big concern around scam cases. So in this case, the conversation is going on, the user is providing more information, and the system understands, the agent understands that this is really a scam. And in this case, is trained specifically to break the scam spell. Because it's important to understand that with scams, not like in identity, it's not enough to detect it. This is the legitimate user, your customer, your member, wants to take an action. You need to help them understand that this is actually a scam. And by the way, this is a real scam case around investment scam impersonating David Costing from Goldman Sachs. Now, once you actually having this agent, the agent can provide direct ROI by providing or eliminating significant losses to the customer, the bank, the credit union, but also save significant amount of time. Now, while these agents are equipped with all the necessary guardrails and security tools, I understand that many financial institutions still feel concerned about having AI agents talking to their customers or members. And to smooth that transition into the AI age, we also created a co-pilot. So this co-pilot is the same agent capability, just instead of talking directly to your customer or your member, this is actually talking to your team member, your human agent, which could be fraud operations, security operations, customer representatives. And while they have conversations with your users, customers, members, they analyze the situation in real time, provide live guidance, and help them guide the real user, the real customer, back to safety to resolve the situation. This is also providing your team not just the confidence to do it and benchmarking or kind of like leveling up the skills, but also providing input and insights later on their performance so the team can keep improving. So both of these agents are from the bank or credit union side. So this is how the financial, or fintech, so this is how the financial institution see. I only took 2 examples. But we also created tools that can be directly embedded in the communication with the customer, with the member in your own channels. So that could be an in-app experience, or just an SMS or another communication that you have with the customer. In this case, this is not you activating the tool, but your customer or member can activate this tool. And being more than a scam checker, think about this as a customer protection or member protection tool. So they can consult with it, they can ask it question, it can verify situation, and in this case, they can report something that happened, they're not sure, the agent is collecting the information, and at the same time, again here on the right, also providing this information to the bank or to the credit union so you have the evidence of what happened. So this is actually building the case and at the same time helping the user resolve the situation. In this case, even helping them prepare the report to the IC3 and to finalize this regardless of what's happening with the bank. Now, all of these kind of insights that are used by the users also provide a layer of intelligence to the bank or to the credit union. So suddenly you have more visibility beyond your perimeter. So there's data coming from what's happening to your customers, to your users, what they're concerned about. You can start seeing peaks of scams, etc. Now, going back to this case of John that's reporting a scam, while I did talk about the financial loss, I didn't mention the emotional toll. And in this case, while the escalation priority from a financial point of view was maybe low, as this conversation is going on, the emotional situation is getting high. And the training, the agents are trained specifically around these human vulnerabilities. And agents can actually be very compassionate because they have unlimited patience and they're not judgmental. Not something we can say about most people. And in this case, the agent is actually guiding the user to safety, also from their mental health. And in this situation where we see high escalation priority, we actually recently partnered with an organization called Given Hour that's right here with us today, which is a nationwide group of psychologists, clinicians, trauma-infused or I would say informed people that help your members and customers. I want to thank you today, and if there is one thing you should take with you today, is having a scam defense strategy to prevent, protect, and restore trust with your customers and users. Thank you.